So he is summoning a Bissonnet, Jester, which is like basically saying Joker. And he'll probably attack me for 1900. And at that point, I'm going to declare Ultimate Sacrifice, which is going to allow me to drop into the graveyard. So that's one of the pieces that I need so that I take no more damage. So basically, as long as this card is either in my graveyard or banished, I take no damage. So that was one of the key pieces that I need to pull off this King of King, Lord of Lords things. Okay. The next piece to pull off this piece, the Divine Resurrection. So the next piece is going to be activated right now. So I'm going to go SP. Okay. And he's going to do... Oh, he's discarding. Okay. Next is I'm going to activate Every Knee Will Bow, which is the second piece of the puzzle needed. Okay. And so that's the second piece needed. Now, the only other thing I need to do is to draw enough cards to discard King of Kings to the graveyard and then activate Divine Resurrection. So he's going for extra deck, which we'll see what he does with it. So the three parts of, or the three requirements of Divine Resurrection, as you see, are: one, Ultimate Sacrifice has to have been activated, which it did. The second piece is that Lord of Lords, King of Kings, which is this Jesus monster card, kind of, I wouldn't say monster because that'd be disrespectful, but the Jesus card, if you will. And by the way, that's not an idol. I don't worship this, but you get the point. But this card has to be in the graveyard. That's the second requirement. And the third one is Every Knee Will Bow has to be on the field, which it is right there. Okay. If all of those things are present, then I resurrect King of Kings. And the only reason I keep Divine Resurrection on the field is just for the counterpart, so that they know when that card activates for the summoning. But technically, Divine Resurrection would actually be in the graveyard, and after 3 turns, it would activate. And actually, I don't even need that on the field for that to happen, because I think I can activate cards in the graveyard, like declare them from the graveyard. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to declare it, send it to the graveyard, and then after 3 turns, the card is summoned. And when those 3 turns have passed, then I'll just go into the graveyard, activate Divine Resurrection, and then supposed to summon King of Kings. But in order to do that, I have to get one of the King of Kings in my hand into the graveyard. And I don't think I have I don't have King of Kings in my graveyard yet. But it's basically what you're watching this duel right now is uncle versus nephew. I'm the uncle, he's the nephew. So that's what you're watching. So Reborn by Faith is the uncle of Divine Fury. And Divine Fury is the nephew of Reborn by Faith. The son of my sister. Sorry, the son of my sister. So, okay, he's getting a list. I don't know what he's doing. The heck? I don't know what is he doing? If you can reveal your target 1 XYZ in it. I don't know what this is. Target 1 XYZ monster. Declare a monster card type, and if you do, that monster listed are treated as material. Fiend. Okay. So I think he's trying to ritual summon right now, which is definitely something I don't put in my deck because rituals are like demonic in oriented. So he declared Fiend. Fiend is also a demonic demonic type. Ascension is supposed to be continuous. Yeah, sure. So he's a special summon this thing, Minotaur, of the Oni, which obviously you see the picture, it's demonic. Let's see, then target that activated. So what did wait? Target one activated card until the end phase negate its effects. So wait, would he be able? Okay, so he can't negate it. I have never done this before, but because I have a hard draw into Ascension. Unfortunately, its effect is kind of dead, and you don't take damage. True. So he can't negate anything, and even if he could, he can't negate Divine Resurrection. He can attack, but I take no damage because of Ultimate Sacrifice in the graveyard. He's gonna activate Zeus, or actually he can't use Zeus. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to end phase, and so I need one more turn to be able to discard King of Kings into the graveyard. And let's see, my field card's unaffected. I think I still have it as being, yeah, it's unaffected by my opponent's card. So Zeus sending cards to the graveyard would not work on my field card. It might work on the other cards if he did it right now. But because the field card can't even allow activated effects to occur, he can't do anything. So basically, this field card is supposed to be an upgraded version of Mystic Mind, with as powerful as Mystic Mind was, because Mystic Mind had the effect of activated effects of monsters on the field. They can't use them. Mine goes beyond that to say, doesn't matter where it's at, whether in the hand, field, graveyard, deck, extra deck, wherever, it cannot be activated. On top of that, my card directly affects me, so I take no direct damage or no effect damage, because obviously they'd be able to burn me. Yeah, he forgot he can't activate any effects, goofball. That's my nephew for you. He's a silly little guy, but I love him. I love him dearly. I hope that one day he finds the Lord. It's actually weird because he actually, I'm not going to try to say too much about his life, but he actually grew up in a faith-built house. So, as to what led him to creating dark cards, I don't know. I don't know if it's an experience of the Bible or if it's something else going on, but I'm just going to keep continuing to pray for him. We love him, and we hope that he finds his way to God, to learn more in his life. And we know that life is an ever road of experiencing. So I'm going to go ahead and draw. Now I'm going to activate this. I'm going to declare this. Okay. I'm going to send it in the graveyard. So it's 3 of my draw phases later. Okay. 3 of my draw phases later. So it doesn't count this draw phase as the one. So it's going to count the next draw phase I have as number 1. Then it's going to count the second draw phase I have as number 2. And then it's going to count the third draw phase I have as number 3. Hey, big boy. Hey, big boy. My kitty cat is walking around. One of my kitty cats. My big 20-pound kitty cat is actually walking around my feet right now wanting attention. Yes, he's wanting attention. Are you wanting attention? Yeah, you wanting attention? Yes, you do.